Alright, so for today, we are going to begin discussing restaurants and what we do at restaurants. Mainly, we're going to talk about identifying common meals and meal times, expressing our wants and needs to either our family members, our friends, or when we go out to restaurants like McDonald's or Applebee's or Chili's or any just sit down restaurant, we'll express our wants and needs to the waiter or waitress. We'll then begin looking at reading a menu and then expressing our wants and needs based off a restaurant menu. We will then move on to identifying common food items, ordering a meal when we are sitting at a sit down restaurant, and then giving details. How we, and details being how do we want it prepared, how do we want it cooked, what extra items would we like to go with the main course. And then last but not least, we will begin the conclusion of the unit on adding a tip and then paying at the restaurant and what we use to pay. So for day one of my favorite things to do is go out to eat breakfast with my family. At least once every 3 or 4 months, my wife's family likes to go to Cracker Barrel or the restaurant on Sunset Avenue, where we'll just sit down, get together, hang out, drink coffee, eat pancakes, eat waffles, and just get a chance to spend time together. So, what is something your family likes to go out to eat at? Where do you like to go? So, like I previously mentioned, this week we will learn more about restaurants and how to order when you go out to eat. Today, specifically, we will name common meals and meal times. We will also express our wants and our needs to one another. Okay, so the words that we'll be looking at. So these are some of the words that for day one that we'll talk about. To drink, to eat, breakfast, pancakes, sausage, bacon, eggs, lunch, dinner, sandwich, hamburger, pizza, hot dog, French fries, chicken, fried chicken, baked chicken or rotisserie chicken, chicken nuggets, steak, a salad, ice cream, soup, coffee, water, milk, juice, soda. So that is the words for day one. And then how you use these words is this way. So I have right here the sentence structure for how we do it. Give me 1 second. back to this. So for these two blanks, we'll specify the exact food items we would like. For example, I want pancakes. I want eggs. I want pizza. I want breakfast. So not only can you specify the exact food or drink you want, you can also generalize the mealtime. Now, if you're talking about someone else, you'll say, he wants juice. She wants milk. He wants sausage. She wants bacon. He wants lunch. She wants dinner. Now for this blank, you can use any of the words that we talked about in the pictures. Now, one thing I'd like to note is anytime it's I, you will not have an S. It'll just be want. Anytime it's he or she, you'll add an S to wants. So I want, he wants, she wants. Now, how you ask, so if you're, say you're asking somebody, you'll ask, what do you want? All right, so you'll specify what. You won't add an S, it'll just be want. So what do you want? Or you can specify, instead of being general, you can also specify exactly. What do you want to eat? What do you want to drink? Okay. So that's how you ask, answer, and then for these blanks right here, you can use any of the words that we talked about in the pictures. Now, what I want you to do is this. Is you're going to take the English words that you have and you're going to do two activities. First activity on a piece of paper, you might want to do this front and back. All right. You're going to list all of the foods and then all of the drinks. All right. So on a sheet of paper, you'll draw a chart like similar to this. And then on one side, you're going to list all the foods. On the other side, you're going to list all the drinks. Once you've completed this, you're going to either get a new sheet of paper or you're going to flip it on the back, and you're going to create 3 columns this time. All right. And this time you're going to list the items, whether it's food or drink, for breakfast. List the items for lunch. List the. Now, when you go to list, especially for lunch and dinner, there might be some items you can put for dinner and some items you can put for lunch. And there might be some for breakfast and the dinner and vice versa. List the most common time. All right. For example, steak. Yes, you can have steak for lunch. However, steak tends to be more of a dinner type of food. You can technically have pancakes. My wife and I do pancakes from at least once a month, if not 2 times. Pancakes on the griddle. But generally, pancakes is more of a breakfast item. Then sandwiches, you can also eat sandwiches for dinner. My wife is a huge sandwich person. She likes to get the subs from Walmart and eat them for dinner. But a lot of times, you're going to make yourself a sandwich. So it's one of those to put the items where they would generally be eaten at. However, keep in mind, they can go back and forth. So once you have listed those, you are going to that is actually all you are going to do. All right, that will be the activity for day 1, and then for day 2 tomorrow, we will begin looking at reading a menu and telling what we want and need.